there's a wave coming and you are about to be hit with it. What is that wave? You may be asking. That wave is your teen having emotions that they want to talk about, having emotions that they are going through, having emotions that they're experiencing. You may be saying like, man, there's so many emotions and I'm trying to keep up with the last emotion, or I'm trying to keep up with the last talk that we had with my team. And I really don't know where to go. And I really don't know how to address all these emotions. And it seems like there's one emotion that we deal with, then here's another one. Then here's another one. Then here's another one, right? But I just asked you today, do you remember when you was a kid, when you had all these emotions and you didn't have somebody to listen to, or you did have somebody to listen to? That's what they want. As a youth mentor, one thing that I understand is that teens want to be heard and they want to feel like they can be able to express their feelings in the best possible way, even though it comes out all at once. Even though it may come out a little bit here, they're going to give you a little bit, then you have to pry, then you have to pull, and then you have to decipher what they're really saying. I understand. The one thing that I would say is normalize the discussion. So what that means to me is that I want you to really have a conversation with your team in a way that you're not judging, you're not coming at them harsh like, you're not coming at them that you're trying to shut it down or you have all the answers. You do have all the answers. That's why they're coming to you. You do have every answer that they need to navigate this emotion or navigate life or navigate, the things that they have to make or decisions that they have to make, right? Us as parents, we really have to be aware of these prime times in our teen's life. So prime times are those times when your kid is coming to you before they go to anybody else. They're coming to you, and you can either deal with it where you can invite them to come talk to you, or you can push them away. Now, when you push them away, you're not getting anything else. You're not getting anything else. They're now going to go to somebody else. So when they feel like, when there's a tough conversation, when they feel like there's something tough that they got to talk with, they're not going to talk to you. They're going to give you surface stuff. And all the deep stuff is going to their friends. What you want is the deep stuff in surface stuff. Because what happens is now you're just saying that, hey, I need everything my team is going to give me. I need my team to run to me, not run to them. Because when they run to them, they're going to give them everything that they want to hear. When you need to be everything they want to hear and everything they don't want to hear. So I got 3 things that I want you to understand. The first thing is that I want you to have a discussion with your team. Invite those discussions, invite those weird talks, invite those tough talks, invite those talks that you really don't want to have right now because you may be busy. I need you to have that moment where you pivot from what you're doing or what you need to do and what you're looking to do, pivot to your team and say, hey, look, I know you want to have a discussion about the emotions that you have. I know that you're going through a lot. I know that you have a lot in you that you really don't know where it's coming from or how to deal with it. Give me a moment. Give me 5 minutes. Let me finish what I'm doing and I will attend you. Things like that. You can always respond in that way. Now, when you're responding that way, go talk to them. Go to them. Don't have them come back to you and say, hey, I want to talk. No, you go to them and you have a discussion. Like we said in the first video, go to the place where you guys have important conversations, either the couch or the table or either on the walk. That was my next point, which is, the next point is, I just want to let you know that how do you help your teen navigate these emotions? Either y'all sit down together and journal, y'all sit down together talk, or do y'all sit down and just be in that specific place where you guys want to talk about it. Or you can walk. Y'all can walk and talk. Or you can drive and talk. Or you can just sit in the car and talk. Things like this will help you and your team be able to find that spot where you can like, hey, you want to create memories. These are basic create memories. So when the emotion come up, I remember me and mom or me and dad did this. I remember we did this when I had this emotion or this emotion came up. I can go talk to them because it was fun and exciting to talk to them about something that I'm dealing with. So you want to create a space where they can be able to be willing and have the enjoyment to release it and also to get over it at the same time when they don't even know they're getting over it at the same time. How they get over it? They're getting over it by, one, expressing it to you, talking to you about it, and waiting on the response that you're giving them. And after that, y'all are doing the activity at the same time. to help them get over it. And the last thing is just letting you know that, hey, how do you help your teen to get over these feelings or navigate these feelings in a way in these times? So the way you can go about doing that is I would advise you to listen first, and be able to navigate next. So see what they're really asking. Teens give you information, but they don't go deep into it. So sometimes you have to navigate, like you have to like discern really what they're saying. So if they say, man, I had a tough day at school, what is a tough day? You know what I'm saying? So ask those particular like open-ended questions and really figure out the emotion. Like, I had a tough day at school. What was a tough day? Was it the walking to school? Was it the kids at school? Was it the class? What was about the class? What was it the teacher? So it's just things like that we have to do to be able to help them navigate these emotions. So I ask you today is that when you have the discussion, how are you having a discussion with your teen? Are you letting them talk and without interruption, not judging, not being rude, not acting like you have all the answers? Sometimes just think about it in your way. As an adult, if you was talking to somebody about something that's very important and meaningful to you, and all they did was interrupt you, all they did was try to give you insight without allowing you to give them the whole story, how would you feel? Would you feel upset? Would you feel mad about it? And if you feel the same way, 9 times out of 10, they feel the same way too. They will feel the same way. So I ask today, Lord, that are you in those same situations that they were in as they grown up? So how can you help them be able to navigate? You can just help them by just listening and being there when they need you. So this is Will from New Steps Foundation. I hope you got something from this message, and I hope this message helped you as a parent, guardian, and someone who is guiding the teens today. Be great, be you. Let's go.